Welcome to the Manufacturing Evolution. I'm Brad, and today we're tackling two hard truths. Most factories measure the wrong things, and even good metrics fail without operational readiness. I'll separate vanity from value, explain the vital few KPIs, and show how process data and cadence convert numbers into cash, service, and safer work. Most manufacturers aren't short on data, they're short on clarity. You can have dashboards, reports, and charts everywhere and still not know what's actually driving your performance. And sometimes the problem isn't missing data, it's tracking the wrong things. A lot of companies track activity instead of results. They measure how busy people are, not whether the business is improving. So you'll see things like machines running at high utilization, teams hitting daily targets, dashboards showing everything in green. But at the same time, orders are still late, scrap is still high, customers are still unhappy. That's the danger of the wrong KPIs. They create a false sense of progress. The KPIs that matter are the ones tied directly to business outcomes. Things like overall equipment effectiveness, how well your machines are really performing, lead time, how long it takes to deliver to your customer, throughput, how much you're actually producing, first pass yield, how much gets done right the first time, inventory levels, how much cash is tied up, schedule adherence, how well you stick to plan. These metrics tell you the truth, even when it's uncomfortable. Here's where most companies struggle. Different departments track different goals. Production wants to maximize output. Quality wants to slow things down to reduce defects. Finance wants to cut costs. And suddenly everyone is pulling in different directions. So even if every department is hitting their numbers, the business as a whole isn't improving. That's what happens when KPIs aren't aligned. Even if you pick the right KPIs, they won't help unless your operations are ready. There are 4 things that really matter here. First, your processes need to be stable. If things change every shift, your numbers won't mean much. Second, leadership needs to be aligned. If there's no clear ownership, nothing gets acted on. Third, your data needs to be reliable. If people don't trust the numbers, they won't use them. And fourth, your team needs the ability to act, because insight without action doesn't change anything. KPIs should not just sit on a dashboard. They should drive daily decisions. That means someone owns each metric, teams review them regularly. Problems are discussed openly. Actions are taken quickly. And most importantly, the goal isn't to report performance. It's to improve it. At the end of the day, it's not about tracking more metrics. It's about tracking the right ones and actually doing something with them. Because the right KPIs don't just measure performance. They change behavior. If you want to focus on the KPIs that actually drive results, not just reporting, start with an operational readiness assessment. Connect with us at e3businessconsultants.com.